it should be one of his tasks is to go out and make sure he's got the right pictures because he's selling it.
Exactly.
It's not, we've already did our job on the front end.
Right.
Where you would come in is you would go in and assess the problems or come up with a plan to get the house up to HGTV standards at the cheapest way possible.
Amen. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're gonna go in and say, well, I know we gotta move this wall, open it up, do this, do this, do this.
Wow.
New bathroom. And then we go in there and we're in and out in like 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't play around.
Right. Okay.
So Dave, I'm gonna be on the run today. Are we still in our 10-day due diligence? Or is that expired?
And it was also, that's also another thing. It was, I don't know why it was a week diligence. Week due diligence. Usually we should be on a 30-day contract and a 3-week due diligence. And this was put on a 2-week contract and a week due diligence.
Yeah.
So
I think the only way I would accept that, a 2-week and those short amount of terms, is we got the best price possible.
exactly. So I think we need to go in there.
Yes. Anything standard than 30 and 3, which or at least 30 and 2, if we move fast enough, which 30 days, 2-week due diligence, we should be able to get in those houses. The moment we're signing it, we're expiring our due diligence period, and guess who gets left whole in the bag?
Right. We do.
Yeah.
I gotta write the check even if it's a terrible house.
Well, now, I mean,
So anything other than standard, that it needs to get approval from us 3.
Okay.
So 3 and I would say 30 and 2 is fine. Reason why I want pictures is because typically I might sell a property and never buy it.
Right.
Right. So I want all the information so that I can then get it onto the disposition guy.
Okay.
But it should be one of the disposition guys it should be one of his tasks is to go out and make sure he's got the right pictures because he's selling it.
Exactly.
It's not, we've already did our job on the front end.
Right.
Where you would come in is you would go in and assess the problems or come up with a plan to get the house up to HGTV standards at the cheapest way possible.
Amen. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're gonna go in and say, well, I know we gotta move this wall, open it up, do this, do this, do this.
Wow.
New bathroom, and then we go in there and we're in and out like 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't play around.
Right. Okay.
So Dave, I'm gonna be on the run today.
to make the number.
He's making the price too high with all his damn transaction bullshit. This is the perfect time to go back and negotiate with the guy.
Yeah.
Be like, hey man, wow.
Exactly.
I'd be like, wow.
No, the black dude look better.
Yeah, because the black is the opposite contrast of the white.
Yeah.
You have blue.
Okay.
So you need a fade. You have blue, and you got a white door,
Black railing.
painted white. No, I'm just joking.
No. Look at this pretty. Look at this. Yeah. This is pretty. No, seriously. That's gorgeous. And look at the countertop.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. Didn't the kind that was in Balboa, isn't it? Similar?
Yeah.
Cause I see a little lip on that. Yeah.
How much we get on this?
Oh, because then we got this from Lowe's. We
Yeah.
did this.
How
Yeah,
much?
so it's probably $500.
Yeah, just for the receipt.
Yeah. You gonna put the long handles or just?
Probably the common small ones.
Okay.
I can see this fade a little bit.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this thing. We got this at a salvage. Look at the beautiful.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Where you go to the Habitat Restore?
That's another guy.
Any. Oh. those-
Yeah, Francis likes all of them. He's got a membership there. They don't have membership, but he's got a membership there.
Yeah. Now look, Victor, we have
When you turn the light
here.
on, you can see the.
Here there was a wall that came out all the way up to here.
Oh right. Yeah. You box it in, put a door in.
Now that we got the stackables, you know.
Right. Right,
Yeah.
exactly. That's good. That's good. You got some stuff in here.
Yeah, they not finished yet.
That's the old white.
Yeah, they need to clean it down. Yeah, they used to have they had a thing here for some reason, and we took it all out. And
Right, that's good.
good guy. How much he charges to put a whole new system in?
42.
That's it. You got the other part in the attic, right?
Crossroads.
Okay, crossfit. Okay, yeah.
So 42 for a whole new, brand new system.
That's not bad. He run the ductwork too?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
So you got this little privacy fence so your neighbors don't have to see you when you're grilling.
Really?
And then you got the fence if you got a dog.
Enough ready here?
This is nice.
Oh yeah.
So let me tell you how we buy these properties. So this property what's give me an estimated list price. Just throw out a number.
Yeah, 154.9.
All right, so 154. And what happened was they didn't have any income and they were falling behind on payments by a couple months. Not much, $1,000, $2,000. And he had a mortgage balance of how much, Atlanta?
$50 on one and 20.
50,000, so $77,000 or something like that. He had a mortgage balance of $77,000. And his payments were behind maybe 1 or 2 months. And he wanted to walk away with $12,000, right? So now when we talking to him, his real problem is he wants $12,000. The mortgage is not in his name. It's in his deceased father's name. The house is inherited to him, but the mortgage stays over there. So what we're really negotiating is how much money he wants to walk away with. So we no longer talk about how much he wants for the house, but how much money do you want to walk away with? So we take out the big number and say, oh, well, you're looking for $12,000. Okay, I think I can give you $12,000. How about this? I'll write you a $12,000 check. I'll make the mortgage payments. You'll never have to worry about them again. And you walk away. You deed me the house. So you go to a traditional closing. We'll bring a check for $12,000 plus closing fees. So the seller walks away with the $12,000. The $72,000 on the mortgage stays intact, and we begin to make those $900 a month payments between the two mortgages. So now all I have in this house is $12,000 cash. I inherited a $72,000 mortgage, but the house is going to sell for $155,000. So the cash on cash return on investment is amazing. Got 12 in the house. How much in repairs?
15 so far.
And that's with
Material.
what about labor, everything?
18.
So 18 total, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 20,000 in the rehab.
Yeah.
So we got $32,000 in this flip. So 32 plus 72 is 105, and you sell for 155 minus all your fees. You probably profit 30,000. So you invest 32,000 and make $30,000. That's 100% return on your money
100%. Wow.
in 60 days.
Oh yeah,
So that's how, so you see, so now it's like in the other way, in the other version where you would have to buy it for cash and do all that, it may not be worth it. So you say, all right, I gotta buy it for cash, 77,000. I gotta go out, 72,000, and I gotta go out and give him 12, then I gotta put 20 in the rehab. I'm gonna be 105 into a house I can sell for 150. It's not bad. Most investors will say, you know what, I'll actually take that deal. But why put out 105 to make 30 when I could put out 30 to make 30?
Yes.
Everybody wins.
Win-win.
So so your cash on cash return investment is way better than you putting out 105.
Yes, sir.
Gotta be creative.
Yes, sir. Come out like that.
Yeah. So then this wall was something.
And you pull it out.
So what Francis what Francis is good at is being able to come into a house and dictate the minimum amount of work needed in order to get the most amount of profit. Is this A+ upgrade or A upgrade? No. It's about a B+. But you don't have to do an A in the seller's market.
Right.
There's not enough houses on here. So when they're gonna go look for houses now, they're only going to go look for a weekend or two, and they gotta pull the trigger on buying something. Now, if there's a lot of inventory and they can look for 3, 4, 5 weeks, then you got a buyer's market where now they're looking for A+ upgrades. Oh, I want granite. No, they'll say, I'll do with that and I'll take the backsplash.
Right. Oh yeah.
Those are just things you gotta count. So when the market flips, then you gotta do that, but when the market flips, prices on the houses we're acquiring are lower. So we can do better upgrades to compete with the market.
Overall, good. Overall.
So, I mean, listen, it's not a new house. So anybody buying this house knows it's not a new house. But the thing is, they can get a new looking house with a new AC unit, good electrical panel, and a decent roof. And a completely updated bathroom.
Oh yeah, the bathroom was like non-existent. It was just a room.
It was a hole.
With a toilet.
Yeah, it's a hole in the floor.
The doors were brown too, wasn't it?
Probably.
Yes.
What? The doors, were they brown?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So look at this update.
Oh yeah.
So for instance, how much money in tile is that?
30 bucks.
Yeah, about $30 a tile cost.
Right.
And then our guy, he comes in and he looks at the job and he's gonna price the entire project and say, I'll charge you this in labor. And everything else, we go buy the materials. And you know when he gets paid for his labor? When he's done for the job. He don't even ask for quarter, 50%. But that's because, at least as long as I've been working with Francis, he's not had a week off in 3 years. We've been finding him he's been working project to project. Francis was telling me about these new blinds that no longer have strings.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I got
I was crazy for a minute, like, how the hell did you put it up? That's even better. What about stuff
I
like that?
don't know what that is.
You fixed it.
Of course, man.
Nothing to see here.
There we go.
Hey Francis, we
Nothing to see.
No, that's the 12,000 plus the rehab.
Right, exactly.
32,000 in the house, done.
Done.
I could rent it. My mortgage is 9 or 8. I think it's 8. I could rent this thing for 12, 13, 1,400 bucks.
See that?
Alana, how much is this mortgage?
575 for the regular mortgage, and then we have like a 200 for the second mortgage. Yeah. But the second mortgage was only 20,000.
So this was like a sub two?
It's called sub two.
Yeah, sub two, yeah.
Because you take the existing mortgage subject to, you buy the house subject to the existing
Right,
mortgage.
and that's where you put your name on the deed, and then you just make sure it's taken care of.
That's it.
Gotcha. I learned that from Mr. Robbins.
Yeah, so what happens now, if you got $100,000 cash, you could only buy one house. But if you do sub twos, I can go out and buy 3. I can buy 3 houses. With the same 100,000 you got, I can go out and buy 3 houses. Because I got 30 in this one, 30 in another one, 30 in the other one. That's 90,000 in 3 houses. Your 100,000 only buy you 1 house because you don't know creative finance. So now, with the same $100,000, you only increased your net worth by the equity that's in the house. So let's just say $40,000, right? But for me, I'll take that same thing and turn $100,000 into $120,000 worth of new net worth. And you only can do, you see what I'm saying? Then that's.
Pat on the back, Francis.
You want to take any photos now?
And then we're finished.
You see why the little small things take so long?
Yeah, details. Yeah.
How did a bird?
Flying, he coming like this.
Fine, yeah, exactly.
Dropped the bomb and came out.
First up.
Hey, Orlando, the screens came out great.
Thank you, sir.
Look at that.
Yeah, we had to replace the screens because they were ripped out. We've been working with them so long, they trust us. Like they don't beg us, they don't hit us up for the money. We'll just write the check, 11,000.
We left that with the light on. Is that okay?
Yeah.
They're supposed to be on
I don't know what's going on Brando riding around today?
We're just pretty much making it where the water doesn't have anywhere to stop.
The construction entrance?
Yeah, we're setting up the construction.
Huh? We out here at my property, digging the erosion control part before we start building everything.
Yeah, all right.
Well, starting to put first set of diversion berms in there and sediment ponds. Once we get this section done, we can start grading this to the level that we want. So this is the part where the driveway is going to be at, leading to the house. I think it's a football field long of a driveway. Yeah. That's every bit of a football field, right?
More. Definitely more.
But they won't give us a blueprint. They won't give us the actual permit yet until we show them how the house gonna actually set on the property.
Okay. So we have a temporary plot, and we'll just get it shifted a little bit.
Yeah, it's not to be shifted that way.
I mean, 20 acres.
Yeah. What square footage is gonna be?
Underneath the whole house is like, I don't know what the...
Do you know that there's houses around here like that? There's, believe it or not, there's
What up?
Trying to get all this rig slowed down.
That's a lot of weight in there. How much foot of pipe is that?
40 feet. It's for the entrance.
Yeah.
Now we went ahead and got the good concrete. That way, dropping the horse trailers and all that mess.
Cause that's where my driveway gonna be at anyways, ain't it?
Yeah. We're just gonna do that. Do it right first time be done.
I'm gonna go try to order the silk fence today.